Hey, Chef Ro here. Today we're going to talk about chives. Chives are a great way to add just the tiniest hint of onion flavor without actually adding an onion, which can be super overpowering in a dish. So chives make great garnish. They add a little hint of onion flavor. They're just an all-around great thing to use. But they are a little bit of a pain to cut. The problem with chives is if you try and hold them together, they like to spread all over the place and they're really hard to hold in place to get them to cut nice and even. Well, I have a trick for that. This takes highly specialized piece of equipment, paper towel. And all you're going to do is you're going to fold it in half. And these are the selected size. If you have a bigger paper towel, you'll have to do a few more folds. Fold it in half again. And sometimes if your chives are short, you'll want to fold it in half again. Then you're going to take the chives and just use that paper towel to roll them up. Now they will stay together while you cut. When you're cutting chives, just like anything, you really want to make sure that that knife goes in that sliding motion, right? You want to make sure you slide across them. Chives especially are very prone to bruising, and if you do this motion, you are going to bruise your chives and they're going to turn almost black. When you are cutting chives, again, you're looking for delicate flavor with chives, so you want to make sure you cut them as thinly as possible. You can see I've got them very, very thin here. Most people do something closer to that. I always tell people, TGI Fridays, fine dining. Hey, nothing wrong with TGI Fridays. Late night happy hour is the greatest thing ever. But if we're trying to go for a delicate flavor or for a garnish, this is generally more what we are going for. Once you get to the paper towel, all you have to do is simply keep pulling that paper towel down. Now, when you get to this very end like I've gotten, a lot of times, especially if you pulled them out of your garden, and you've got the really tough bottoms of the chives, you don't really want to use that anyway. They're kind of tough and flavorless. You always want to start at the pointiest or the thinnest end of a chive. That's where the most delicate flavor is, and they're the most tender. The very base of the chives, not really the best option. Now you know the super sneaky way to cut chives without them flying all over the place. So you can add that hint of flavor to any dish, and it adds a pop of color too.